Hi everyone, Mrs. Alseri here. We are going to be making a construction paper butterfly that is the same on both sides. So the word we're looking at today is symmetrical, which means it's the same on the left and right or from top to bottom. And in a butterfly's case, it will be the wings and the body that is symmetrical. So we're going to be making a colored paper butterfly cutout, and then we're going to draw designs on it with crayons. Stay tuned. So the supplies that you're gonna need today are 1 or 2 pieces of colored construction paper. I have an assortment here. I am feeling like some purple and some light blue today. So you can pick your favorite colors, 2 colors that maybe stand out from each other, like blue and orange, or yellow and purple if you want to do complementary colors. I'm picking colors that remind me of spring. The other things you're gonna need are a pair of scissors, be safe, and a glue stick. If you don't have colored paper, you can use whatever you have at home, scrap paper, printer paper. You're just gonna need a couple different pieces so you can make the wings and then make the body. All right, so the first thing that you're going to do is with 1 piece of your paper, you're going to fold it in half like a book. I'm doing this with 1 hand so I can hold my phone with the other, bear with me. And you're going to keep it folded like a book or a folder like that. And then you're going to start at the top of the folded part and you're gonna draw a big capital letter B. The only difference between this and a normal letter B is that the middle part is not going to go all the way to the center. So it also kind of looks like a bird wing or a letter M. It's just not gonna go all the way down the middle. So the reason for this is because when you cut, you're gonna keep it folded and you're gonna cut right along that pencil line, stop there, keep going all the way to the folded edge of the paper. So my folded edge is still intact. My B has 2 bumps that lean towards the open side. So I cut my letter B out, and the way that I know I did it right is when I open it, it doesn't fall apart. It should look like there's a front-facing B and then a backwards B when you open it up. The folded part keeps it intact. So my scraps even make a cool shape. You can make something with this too if you want to set it aside. If you accidentally cut along the folded part, your butterfly is gonna fall apart. So that's something to keep in mind. And if you make a mistake, that's okay. Try another one. If you want, you can do this on a practice piece of paper first if you don't want to use up your nice construction paper. Off just the rectangle, and I'm gonna put it right in the middle of my butterfly wings. It's looking pretty good right now. If you want to keep it as a rectangle, it actually looks okay. I could leave it like that, or if you are comfortable, you can take your scissors and just cut off those little corners on the top and the bottom. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a line of glue. If you have a glue stick, or if you have Elmer's glue, you just need a couple dots, and you're just gonna put some glue right in the middle of that strip of paper. That's gonna be the butterfly's body, and you're gonna put it right in the middle on the folded line. So now it's starting to look symmetrical. It's the same on both sides. I chose 2 colors to draw some designs on my wings. I have red, and then I thought this light purple might look neat on my blue background to kind of bring out the color of the body. And now you get to decide whatever you're gonna draw on one side of your butterfly, you can draw the same thing on the other side, and it'll really help people look at your butterfly and look like it is symmetrical. So maybe you wanna start with some dots or large circles. So I can put a few of those on there, and you can just do this with crayons. I'm using oil pastels. Oops, fix that one a little bit. But that's just what I had in hand. Maybe put some down here. And then you can color those in. Looks like you're making big polka dots. And you can either keep working on the same side, or once you have a few polka dots on this side, if you want to try to draw them on the other side, kind of in the same place. It's fun because it's like a mirror. So I noticed that I have this little guy is kind of facing towards the outside of the wing. And then maybe this little guy is a little closer to the middle. So you just have to kind of eyeball it. Get those symmetrical designs on there. All right, so then I have this one, kind of goes out, it's a little bit smaller towards the edge. And then I've got this last big one in the middle, towards the middle. There we go. Okay, so I just did this really quick. And it's symmetrical, it looks the same on both sides, but I want to keep adding to it. So now you can decide, would you like to add some other kind of line designs? Maybe you want to draw circles around your dots. You could do a cool zigzag pattern. It doesn't have to be a butterfly that you've seen in nature. This is a butterfly, maybe it's in your imagination. So doing something around the edge of the wings might look cool. Oops, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. It's slipping on me. And you can keep going. Kind of like how that looks. You can even color in areas. So I finished my designs on both sides. I wanted to make these curved lines coming out from the middle because I've seen those patterns on butterflies before. And then the last thing is I cut a small rectangle from my scrap paper. Now I'm gonna cut this in half and make two antennae right on the top of the head. So I'm gonna cut this in half and I'm gonna glue them kind of on an angle. So I'm gonna make two of those. Right, so I have my butterfly antenna, I have my patterns, and if you want, you can draw a fun face, you can make it have a smile, draw some eyes, but this is it for me. I'm going to hang mine up by the window so it can get some sunlight. And hold on to your scraps. Make a pile of any of the paper that you're not using, and you can use it in the future for more fun art projects. All right, I'll see you guys soon.